Good morning. Hello, hello. I totally forgot to schedule my live stream. Totally did do that. Totally forgot that. And I had eyes on Mrs. Apisto, but now she swam away. So let's just see how this goes. Hopefully everyone can hear me when they get here. I had some issues with my headset this morning. It just didn't want to cooperate. So I'm popping the settings real quick, make sure I am connected to the right audio here. Yes, yes I am. Okay, cool. Good to know. Alright. So I'm going to hang on here for just a second and wait to pop these bad boys in. I have got them a whole bunch of brine shrimp this morning. So I really want to wait for everyone to maybe pop in, or for a few people to pop in at least, to see what's going on. Good morning, good morning. Oh, I didn't even pop up the chat yet. No, I still haven't been to bed yet. I have a lot to do. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Uh, Hopefully you got some sleep, Fish Nerd, because woo-wee, you needed it. Probably as much as I need a good night's sleep. We have some baby apistos out. So this is gonna be fun, nerds. Since you're here for this, I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna shoot these little guys in here. A whole hot mess of brine shrimp in there. Can't really see them now, but they're in there. They're in there. I've got more going, so hopefully by this afternoon they'll be hatched. Yep. Oh, it looks like little babies are chasing them. Let's see if I can back this up a hair. Since they're all coming up to the front, I should have. Oh, oops. Don't do that. Yep, we got little babies chasing brine shrimp. These are not protected brine shrimp. These are not sea monkeys. Hey, Mippet. Good to see ya. Hey, Claire. Yeah, yeah. See, okay. Me and Ray Stream are gonna fight. It's not showing me on the chat now. Hang on, maybe that's the reason. Let's do that. Okay. Few little kinks, still working them out. I'll get there. I'll get there. And then Restream wants to say this. There you go, Restream. Yeah, these came out of a can. I still have to hatch them, but you know. See, I got smart this time, y'all. So what I did was before I fed these guys theirs, I gave him some so he wouldn't be swimming over here messing with them trying to catch their food. See. See, that's what I'm like. See, it's not. Yeah, But yeah, y'all do count. But Fish Nerd, usually He sleeps in a little. So I'm horribly rude. It's the lack of sleep thing. Plus, my comments weren't like showing up either. I was like, and my uh the number of people watching, it just said one. It said one, so I didn't know anyone else was here. I thought I was just talking to myself. I was just rambling, doing my thing. At least she's not eating. At least she's not eating babies. That's. Oh man, here comes Dad. Morning, Branton. Good to see you. See, okay. Exactly. Your beds were hiding you. Like I didn't see Branton was here. Oh man. I think my Tuesday just became a Monday. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My chat didn't populate. I thought there. It's like I saw a nerd's comment come up, and then yours. But I think I know what it was. I wasn't actually connected to the chat, right? So that was my fault. I forgot. Okay, so like on Restream, when you open the chat, it's got a little chat side. Um, you have to actually click on your channel chat, and I don't know. I forgot that I had to do that. That's my fault. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. I will never start an apology though, for what it's worth. Oh man, that boils my. Oh, that boils my stuff. Yeah. Oh, Liam, you showed up. Like, can my chat please work right? Oh, I'm stuffy again, but I think that's just because it got cold last night. Okay, I say it got cold. It got down to like 50 something. That's not really cold. Whoa, what's going on this weekend, nerd? I'm so out of the loop. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I got another fish club meeting / auction coming up. The in Atlanta on the 9th. I So that's gonna be fun. I I have told Mr. Mousey I will not bring home any more fish that require a tank setup, which means I will not bring home any more any more fish right now because I kind of have a lot going on. That does not mean I will not get some plants. I will totally get some plants. What is she doing up in there? There might be some babies up in there. She's going to grab. She's like, where the babies at? She tried to move a leaf in front of the door so no one could see in. She's like, man. Okay, I do. I do have a bad case of Mondays on a Tuesday. I really do. Monday went so kind of great that, I knew it was too good to be true. I did know it was too good to be true. It just got me. It got me from behind. It snuck up on me. Um, so I have been calling my pair of Apistos, Mrs. and Mr. Apistos. Well, Mrs. Jimmy, Mr. and Mrs. Jimmy Apisto, and from Jimmy Pesto, from Bob's Burgers, and I don't think I want to call them that anymore after the headlines I've been seeing lately. And I mean, I get it; he's not the character, but it's associated, so maybe we should rename the Apistos. I don't know. I kind of like calling him. Maybe I could call him Jimmy Jr. That's it. We'll just call him Jimmy Jr. because Jimmy Jr. had nothing to do with it. So I guess Mrs. Apisto is actually, oh goodness, what is her name? Um, because, I have to think now. Okay. So, the Belcher family, Linda and Tina. So, okay, we've got Tina and Jimmy Jr. That's what their names are going to be now. She is being very standoffish. She is not very happy about anything. Oh man. Yeah, I don't like hot, but I also don't like cold. And 34 is what I consider cold. Carol. I don't know, she might be a Carol. George is a good name too. I just got that. She is being standoffish. Oh my goodness. Oh, you have to make some videos with them. Scipia have a very special place in my heart. Long live John Travolta. I did name one of my Skipias John Travolta. Those are very nice. Now, Branton, I have I have a lot of helpful information. Well, if you need my help, I am here, Claire. You just let me know. I do kind of like George better than Jimmy, though. Oh, so, but about Scipio, real quick. Um, they start having babies. You could leave them in there for a few, but I would either take some of the males out or maybe move some of the babies because once the males start feeling threatened, they will eat them. Just something I noticed. Little quirk in those fish, and it may not happen with yours. Yep, those are where I started, was with the Skiffia. I love the Skiffia. Ooh, you know what? That is good. That is good, Tony. They need little gangster names because they look like little gangster fish. I mean, look at her. She's a little badass. Oh, I know what that light is. I was like thinking, I've got this light in. Yep, I forgot the cardinal rule. When you're filming your tank, no lights in the background. So let's try to get around my little stand that I have all the camera equipment on and turn that off. Haha. Sorry, jingly door sounds coming. There we go. Ha ha ha. Nope, that wasn't it. Okay. What is making that light? Is it the glass? Is it the tank? Is it what is going on there? Oh well, it is what it is. Um, yes, the girls will end up being smaller and more of a yellowish color, and the boys will all look like him. Unless there's been some crossbreeding there, but I don't know that Apistos crossbreed like that. So I will have to look. I still have that in an email from when I got them. Yeah, the babies will pretty much all look the same until they get to breeding age. On pretty much, yeah, on these guys. Once they get, well, I was actually looking about that. They'll stay kind of like they look. Okay, on the Apistos. Let's talk about the Apistos real quick because that's what Liam was asking. Sorry. Um, from what I have researched, is they will kind of stay the kind of coloring they are now, which is kind of like a silvery color. And then at some point, their colors will change, and you'll be able to distinguish male from female. But they have to get quite a bit bigger for that to start happening. And I'm not sure exactly what age point or month point that happens. I believe so. I believe they are. Is he? Nerd would know because he's the one who gifted me the Scipia, which I was very sad that I accidentally killed. A lot of mistakes were made. A lot of mistakes were made. They are. It's like it's kind of like you don't really see that they're babies until they start moving. It's like, is she gonna grab one or? And it's cool how she calls them because she like stands up and just like it's like come to mama. Oh no, that little Danio's like come out again. You know what? Actually, I have that email real quick. Let me pull that up because I know they came from the Chicago Club, but they did have a collection point. I don't believe that was the same collection point, but let me check that real quick because that may also have a lot to do with what their characteristics were, like how they acted as well. Um, and obviously, the condition that they were raised in is a big part of some things, nature versus nurture kind of thing. Um, Sorry, y'all, I'm very stiffly this morning. I cannot help it. I've got to remember to start taking my antihistamine at night before I go to bed on the regular. It's like when you already take so many before you go to bed, it's easy to forget one or two. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright. Let me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. That's that's real sad. I thought I did have that in here. Man, oh man. I know I've got it somewhere from where me and Fish Nerd were talking. I will just have to figure out where it was. Okay. All right. I will have to find that later. It was some time ago too, and I have to make sure I have it on the right email. Um, yeah. Actually, Nerd is quite right about that. We also didn't think when I got mine, I did not think they would start breeding when they did, and then all of a sudden I had pregnant girls. But you'll know, trust me, when they start doing it, when they start mating, you're definitely gonna know. So yeah, because those boys they are very entertaining. Yeah, well before the Santa Marias and Angels. So yeah, I'm gonna have to dig through that because I've got like a whole bunch of pictures and like videos that I took of them that I would really like to put up, stored away on. Oh man, I hope it wasn't on the other laptop. Oh boy. Okay, I do have to do some looking on that stuff. The Chromebook from the underworld. Man, why is she taking them to the top of the tank? What are you doing, Mama? That's a first. Like she hasn't taken them up to the tippity top of the tank. Also, y'all, okay. I'm gonna remember to do a thing here before I do this. Hopefully, we can see this little guy. Where'd he go? Which way did you go, little guy? There he is. That is not. He's about to get eaten. I think that's what she's trying to do. I think she's trying to catch that little Danny-O. R.I.P. little Danny-O guy. Sorry about the algae, but the little fishies eat it. Okay, gonna set that down now. I don't know why she has them at the top of the tank this morning, but she really does. I can't move this back anymore. I should have grabbed the. Oh boy. Well, eventually she'll bring them back down. For whatever reason, she took them up there. Could be that's where all the brine shrimp went because of the light. She's like, y'all, the food is up here. Come eat it. I thought she was too. And now yeah, now he's gone back down by the other cave. I think he's catching, yeah, he's catching his brine shrimp. He's not really worried this morning about her because he's got lots of food to catch. So I think she's just trying to get eyes on him to see what he's doing. It's a lot of interesting stuff going on with the Apistos. She's not gonna like me today because I am gonna do a water change again. Not a very big one, just a 20% water change. Just to make sure if I haven't rinsed all the salt off the brine shrimp that it's not, accumulating in there. I don't want to accidentally turn my tank brackish. No snails have died, so that's got to be a good indication, right? And my algae's growing pretty good, so I don't even know if that Danio is big enough to eat those brine shrimp. Sure he is, but at this point, I don't know. I've never had Danios before. This is the first. Yeah, they are getting very active with their swimming, though. I mean, I know it doesn't look like it right now because they're just kind of hovering, but they've been like going more places. Oh, here she comes. What are? It really creeps me out when she turns her eye black when she goes such. Oh, she's very mad at us. She's like, "Could you please get this thing out of my face, lady?" Well, I mean, I'm sure if there was too much salt in the tank, they'd be dead. I don't know because ram's horns can kind of live through the apocalypse. So maybe not. Yeah, she was like, I know y'all are watching me, damn it. I was looking at videos last night of her, and when the babies were still firstly out of the cave and she was moving them across the tank, her stripe was not very dark and her eye was not very black. And now, like, when she gets like on edge, it goes full black. It's kind of like she's possessed by a demon. This is by far like one of the most interesting fish I've had to watch. So, I mean, the angels are really cool to watch too because they are doing some interesting stuff too. I've noticed they're kind of grouping together now again. It's like they had started doing it before, but now I've got 3 that are keeping to themselves and a group of 4 that's keeping to themselves. And I had to move Lainey completely out of the tank. And she's eating again and she has put on weight. So they were bullying her. I was correct about that. She wasn't sick or anything. But yeah, I have learned you have to keep a close eye on their behaviors. And they all act different. So that is interesting. It's like she's up there, she's like watching us like, I see y'all. I know you're there. And he is just still over. Oh, okay, he popped up. So, yeah. Hopefully tomorrow I will have a bigger batch of brine shrimp to feed them because I have like three containers all tumbling right now. And all the ones I can't catch, I've just been adding to another big jar to grow up. So, I'll have some adults eventually too for them. Alright, y'all. My nose is starting to run really bad. It's just getting annoying for me. I keep sniffling. I know that's not going to sound great. So I'm going to jump off of here and probably put these guys up again tomorrow morning. Pumpkin, you say? Okay, yeah, I was going to jump out, but first I have to ask about that. So it is pumpkin season. Maybe I should get them some pumpkin. I know they really like sweet potatoes. They are enjoying sweet potatoes. There's on here again too, because boy, Mr. Whiskers has gotten big since the last time we saw him. If I can remember to get everything set up tonight, tomorrow morning I will get out there and stream in the other room with the Whiskers and the rice fish. We can check in on them, and then I can video them feeding all the brine shrimp for them. Yep, she sees Dad. Oh, yes, and green beans. They love green beans. Oh man, it's just yeah. I got like a big like 12-pound bag of sweet potatoes, and I can't eat them all. Like we just don't eat that many sweet potatoes. Night bit. You know what? I didn't even think about that, Branton. But thank you, because we are about to carve pumpkins. So I will definitely save those pieces because I got plecos to feed for days. All right, y'all have a good day. I will see y'all tomorrow. And if you see a fish, pop it back in the water, please. All right.